not doing something for locals. We are doing something where foreigners will come for vacation. Because for the first time in the history of Nigeria, I have not had it. Even if we have, it's not as massive as this, where you have farm, residence, hospitality, playground, zoo, worship centers, events hall, and etc. It is scarce. There is a road that can actually take us from this estate to Aba Road in 10 minutes.
Wow.
I said that was the risk behind it.
Yes.
And that is why here we have decided to do park and gardens. Park and gardens inside an estate environment. All right, you can farm, you have playgrounds, you have lots of activities going on in this place. And that's why you can see the massive fencing work we're doing. And I realize that things are expensive because people don't know, people don't have the technical know-how. We have done it before.
And we are doing it again. Yes.
We did it in 2017. They are in a Nekana that is now the current Eyebrow area in Rivers State, where people are going because the ring road passed in front of that area. In 2017, we sold that place for 750,000 naira.
Wow.
Yes, and we are the only real estate company in that environment. But as of today, we have more than 15 real estate companies, and you see them all over social media.
Okay, so sir, I feel for me this interview was very blessed by God because the weather today is just amazing. I'm so excited to be on this interview with you, sir. But I think the viewers will also want to know you as well. And know, I think one of the questions that I would like for us to ask you that can help the viewers know you even more is this particular question. Sir, how did you get into real estate? What was it for you? And how were you able to build and sustain a portfolio over the years?
A lot of questions at the same time.
I'll break it down.
Okay. What got us into real estate? I served in a real estate organization, and
wow.
I was very passionate with my work. And I did my work to the point that people were asking me, why they work like saying your father work? And I told them, Father cannot actually pay me what I'm earning here. So why wouldn't I?
Yes.
But little did I know that I was also sowing a seed.
Wow, okay.
All right. In a space of, in a very short time, those persons that were asking me if I was working as if it was my father's work, they became my they became my employees. Yeah. When I started my own home-like property, they come to work with me. I employ them. Not only them, even those that employed me, I employed them.
Wow, okay.
Yes. So, number one is about passion. I love what I do. And I realized that real estate is not all about selling land. Yes, it's not all about calling people to buy land, but it's about what can you do with the land you have. There is land all over the world. But something differentiated United States from Nigeria. It is what they are able to think out using the same land. That is land in that is even a very terrible nation of land in Israel. But yet we are still unable to plant in deserts. And we have better land here. We are not really planting. So real estate is about creativity. And I know that I'm creative, and that is why we are here today. Yes, because when we came in here, some person said, no, we can't do anything here. But as soon as we got started now, already it's happening inside. You have a lot of persons inside.
I can see.
Companies are coming in.
Yes.
So real estate is all about what you can think. What can you do with the land you have? It's not only just to build houses. And that is why here we have decided to do park and gardens. Park and gardens inside an estate environment. All right? You can farm. You have playgrounds. You have lots of activities going on in this place. And that's why you can see the massive fencing work we're doing. So what led us to real estate is passion. We are passionate about what we do. We love what we do. Not for the money. Yes, we know money is good. We're all in business for profit making. But the first thing was that, you get to know when you have passion for something, when it's not working out, if you are able to stay to that thing until it starts working. So it was passion that led us, and that is why we are here today.
Wow. Okay. So one of the things I know that I had gotten over time working with you was when you always say ideas rule the world. Ideas rule the world. Ideas rule the world. So one of the things I'd like for us to know is this. what the idea behind the farm, parks and garden. Like you said it's not, real estate is not just about having a piece of land, it's about what you're doing with that piece of land.
Yes.
So I think one of the things I'd love for us to hear is what we are actually doing with this piece of land, the farm, park and garden, the reason why we're here. What are we doing with it?
We are going crazy. We are going crazy.
Okay.
Because I was sharing with them in the office that the present Nigeria we are, in fact, not just Nigeria, all over the world.
Yes.
If you are not mad with something, nobody recognizes you. Nobody knows if you exist. But until when they see that you are not normal, when you are
very radical
crazy with something, people pay attention. And that is why you can see all over social media madness everywhere. So I also want to join that madness trend. And that is why we could come here. Like I said before, the first time I got to this place, some persons were buying 100 plots of land, some were buying 200 plots, some were buying 300 plots. When I got to this place, they said they have over 1,000 hectares. I said, can I buy all? And they laughed. But cut long story short, we are able to get 500 hectares.
Wow.
All right, and I'm telling them that I'm even ready to buy the next 500 hectares.
Wow.
I haven't seen what I have done in a space of 6 months.
Wow.
They realized that me asking for the 1,000 hectares of
was
land
not
is
a joke. Yes.
Because some other persons come into this environment and they see bush. Even then, I never knew there was this road. When I asked for the entire 1,000 hectares of land, I never knew there was a road like this. But I was just believing that one way or the other, it would come to happen. Before I realized that there is a road that can actually take us from this estate to Aba Road in 10 minutes.
Wow.
I said that was the risk behind it.
Yes.
That was it. And look at what we've done so far. We are fencing the entire place. And as we are fencing, the farmers will sign a contract with a farm company. They're already coming in. We've signed the nurturing of those farm products will start. In fact, they started preparing the ground for that.
Wow.
We are in partnership with other companies, right? From the food vendors to the playground to the sports village to the zoo. Of course, I showed you some of the features we have.
Yeah.
Now, this entire place is planned by Greater Port Harcourt.
Okay.
It wasn't a private organization. That is a registered. That is an arm of Rivers State that takes care of about 7 or 8 local governments. So they planned this place and certified it okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So what we are doing, I showed you a place for an LFR.
Yes.
We're not doing something for locals. We are doing something where foreigners will come for vacation. Because for the first time in the history of Nigeria, I have not had it. Even if we have, it's not as massive as this. Where you have farm, residence, hospitality, playground, zoo, worship centers, events hall, and etc. It is scarce, but this is the madness. This is all about the madness that is going on in this place.
Wow. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot. I've never heard madness in such a positive light before.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just super excited about this project. Apart from knowing that ideas rule the world and the amazing ideas that you have been able to share with us today, I know that I haven't gone through HOMELIGHT's portfolio. We would say bringing light in all homes.
Yes.
I would also say affordable housing for all.
Yes.
Haven't been able to walk through the HOMELIGHT system and see that we are very passionate about bringing light in all homes and affordable housing for all. You know, the farm, park and garden was such a wonderful idea. People would hear it and just think, oh, it will go for millions and millions and millions of naira. Maybe in the future, but right now, I believe it's going for 400,000 naira. And by 1st of October, we'll be going for 500,000 naira. So I would like to know what inspired affordable housing, because you are giving people an opportunity to own piece of land in places with so much prospect that other people would have put for millions at a start. So what inspired that and what brought it to life?
Well, we're just giving back to society.
Okay.
What did you come with? What are you going with? We are all here to serve one another in different capacity. And I realize that things are expensive because people don't know, people don't have the technical know-how. If you really well, there are luxury goods, we understand.
Definitely.
But on the normal day, why would it be that expensive? And they had used that as a way of caging our mind over in this part of the world where we believe that whatever is affordable is not genuine. But that is false. That is false. It's not true. It can be very affordable and be very genuine. And that is what we've done here. Of course, in one of our slogans, we'll tell you we have done it before.
And we are doing it again. Yes.
We did it in 2017 there in the canal. That is now the current Ibru area in Rivers State, where people are going because the ring road passed in front of that area. In 2017, we sold that place for 750,000 naira.
Wow.
Yes, and we are the only real estate company in that environment. But as of today, we have more than 15 real estate companies, and you see them all over social media. We opened that place, and today it's going for 5 million, 8 million naira. But we gave it out for 750,000, and then the later set of persons bought for 1.something million. But here we are with Parks Farm and Gardens, with a powerful concept. We started with 330,000.
Yes.
So those of them who thought it was too affordable, they will soon know. They will later buy from those who had bought now.
Yes.
So no problem. I know that some persons have money. Yeah, it's too affordable. I don't buy things like this. Me, I buy when it is 100 million. No problem. Keep your money. Allow those of them who can afford 500,000. And for your information, 400,000 naira is coming to an end by 1st of October. So within October and December, we're looking at 750.
Wow.
Yes, and by 2025, before the end of 2025, we're looking at 1.5 million naira. Because I've told you before, the only thing in Nigeria that can compete with the dollar is land. No other commodity. Of course, the price of crude oil is keep going up and down. As a matter of fact, we are phasing out crude oil because we're beginning to get electric cars and some other things like that. But with land, you are ready to deal with dollar no matter how they shake dollar, and that is what we are doing. So the passion behind making it as affordable as we can is so that we can give back to society, so that we can be solving problems in our own corner. Right? That is what we are doing. It's our passion. It's not because of the money. Yes, of course, we still go about driving our small car, living in our small house. We are not very passionate. Personally, I don't know for some other person, but I believe that money is not everything. Yes, whatever gives you joy and satisfaction, that is your wealth. You must not have billions of naira in the account before you are. As a matter of fact, money does not bring peace. It doesn't. The more money, more problem. I think that was by Biggie or Tupac or so. It's like more money, get more problems.
Yes.
So it's not about the money, but it's about what you can create. The Bible said we are creators. It's about what you can create. It's about how many needs of people you are able to meet. And by the grace of God, here in HOMELIGHT Properties, we have a community of prospects who so much believe in what we have done and what we are doing. And that is why we are doing all of this. All of this. Look at the massive work that is. Look at the massive fencing. This fencing is not a 400,000 naira fencing. Neither is 500,000. But we know that in no time you will see the value of what we have done, and those who have trusted us to invest with us
early enough.
Even if we are in Zambia and we tell them to come and invest, they will follow us because they know we have the capacity.
Wow.
Yes. So that is what we've done so far.
All right, so sir, looking at this layout, I believe this is the layout for the farm, park and garden. I think people would like to know or understand this, because I know some in the layman's mind looking at this, they may not really figure out what's going on here. But I'm sure if you shed more light on it, we can give people access to exactly what we're dealing with.
All right. Okay. What you're seeing here on the layout analysis,
yes,
you can see that this is like 32.35 hectares of land.
Yes.
All right. Now that is what this whole park is sitting on. All right. So, and you have major entrance to the park. You have one major entrance here.
Wow.
And this is a double lane.
Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see.
Yes, because we are looking at the population that will be coming into this park and be going out. Like I've told you now, this is a major lane. Okay, you can see the black line.
Yeah.
Right. This is about like 4 major routes of That's about 11 feet road, 11 meters road. Okay, that will take you in and out of the place.
Okay.
Now on this area where we have the green areas with recreational gardens, we are having an artificial lake.
Wow, okay.
Yes, this will be created by us. Now remember, this place is not far from a natural lake.
Yes.
So this artificial lake will be connected to the natural lake, and we are going to do a footbridge. You know, we are trying to bring to the area the tourism aspect of it.
Yes.
So children can come for vacations and, you know, make use of this artificial lake and the footbridge. Now in this artificial lake, we're going to get a control because we will naturally put in fish inside there.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You know, popularly, like I said, it's all about like doing some crazy things. Okay. Now, naturally, you do what you call point and kill. You go to a restaurant and then you point, they bring out the fish. But this one is different. This one is cash and pay. We are going to get the hook for you.
Yeah.
Of course, you're in River State now.
Yeah, you go fishing yourself.
So you go fishing yourself.
So you're literally taking that statement that says, "Don't give me fish, teach me how
to fish."
So you go and fish yourself.
Teach it yourself.
Wow, that would be exciting.
We are going to train them in a way that once you put your hook, you are sure of catching the fish. You know, some fish can be stubborn at times, and you throw a hook for the whole day. They refuse to answer.
They refuse to, yeah.
I'm going to tell them, please don't fall our hand.
Yeah, just
once our customer can comply.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
I do understand.
You are going to catch the fish yourself.
Okay.
And then they will kilo it for you. And you have that's why I told you we are having like 6, 7, 8 food vendors. Yes, it's not going to be for only one person. So you have several food vendors inside this park. Now, what even trips me as the idea behind all of this thing is that you can actually bring the fish, take it to your lodge. That is why you see all of these columns you see are houses.
Residential
now
areas.
take it to your house. Behind your house, we are giving you a farm where you have your vegetable, your pepper, your scent leaf, you know, and some of those things. So you can even bring your fish and ignore the barbecue guys. Take it to your own apartment.
Yes.
And prepare it yourself.
Wow.
And everything you are getting to prepare the fish is coming from your garden.
Locally sourced.
It's locally sourced. Are you getting it?
Very organic.
So we are trying to create that natural environment with everything we have. All right. So it's not like putting the fish in the fridge and then you just no. It is you bring it out. If you want to prepare it yourself, you go to your apartment and prepare it. If you want the food vendors to do that for you, they will also do that for you.
Wow.
So you can see a polo area there.
Yeah.
That's sitting about 4 hectares of land.
Wow.
And you see all of the residents around it. Those are for hotels. This is a central park for picnic.
Okay, I can see that.
Yes, a central park for picnic. So churches and other organizations can leave the town and come to another serene environment altogether.
With great ambience.
Are you getting it? So you are still in the city, but as if you are in the village. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So people can come and have all of those activities. Now, there is something I also did here. Yeah, we have normal farming, all of this area.
Yeah.
Yes, they are already nurturing their plants and all of that. So all of this area, about this is like 561,000
square meters.
189 point something square meter. That's already massive. Okay, so it's all for farming. Now we also have the classic area. This area, that is why we put an helipad in between.
Okay.
Yes, so if you want to come with your shopper from any place,
and
you have a place in River State where you could actually come with your chopper, have a secluded environment to yourself. This place is going to be expensive, I tell you the truth. It's not going to be sold like others. Yes, this place will be expensive. All right, so we are not taking anybody out of consideration. That's why we have the helipad in between, and then opposite of the helipad you have a golf court.
Okay.
Yes, so you can actually come down, have your golf court, and if you want to join the crowd there to do all of those swimming pool and all of those activities, you can drive any of this major road and do that and come back again to your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So like I told you, you can drive in from Port Harcourt Bar Road to this place. Then you can also fly out from here to Bonny, Soku, and some other places where we have these foreigner stays. So we are saying that you no longer need to work in Rivers State and go vacation in Lagos, or work in Rivers State or go vacation in Abuja. We have the environment for you.
And I think for me, one of the things that is endearing me to this place so much is we're not just saying that this is come and have a vacation. We're saying if you buy now, you will live in a vacation for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
Wow. Exactly. It is so exciting. I mean, the idea just gives me so much thrill already.
That is it. That is it. And we are making it happen. That is it. We are making it happen. Yes. So you can see all of those commercial, all of those locations for the houses. We have for bungalows, we have duplexes. Now for this area, we're not even doing the normal commercial, conventional building.
Okay.
What we are doing is a thatch house.
Okay.
A thatch house. I don't know, have you been in the thatch house before?
I've not actually lived there, I've just passed through.
Before. It's okay. Now, the thatch house comes with natural brick. It's not block.
Okay.
You know, in Abuja, you have the bond brick.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here in River State, we have the mud that can be roasted and can be turned into a brick.
Okay.
Now, when you use things like this to build your house, you don't know what is called heat. It's naturally cold for you.
Wow.
And besides, it's a bulletproof as local as it is.
Wow.
A lot of persons don't know this, but you see this bond brick, these are local, they are bulletproof. So that is what we'll be doing in the whole of this area and all of this area. That's what we'll be doing. So you come in, you come into that thatch house without brick,
that
windows,
comfort,
and all of that,
yeah.
but it's still clean for you. It's still very clean for you to use. So there will be standalone huts, standalone huts. So at times you bring your children, they will be asking you, are we going to the village? you are in the city.
You're in a foreign village.
Yes.
Wow.
So that is that. We have a football field here. We have a basketball field. We have
the swimming pool area.
Swimming pool areas and all of that. We can accommodate, as many persons.
And I see that we didn't even leave health aside. There's still also like a hospital or something there.
Yes.
A medical center.
Yes, there are places. We have reserved areas that can also be like this. This is an open space.
Okay.
So whatever we miss in the process can be corrected in this space.
Okay.
This
Wow.
is an open space. So that's a museum there. All right. And all of that.
Wow.
It's as I told you, real estate must not be buying of land, land, building. They just build and build up everywhere. But we need environment. This is where we're not just after building, we are creating environment. Environment outside the noise.
Wow.
Yes. You can laugh again.
I feel like people watching this at this point are eager. They want to buy and all of that. And to me, this is just the perfect property because all of this is coming to you. Like I said, you're living in a vacation home.
Yes.
You are living that dream life. You're living that dream life and you didn't even know, but HOMELIGHT Properties has brought it to their doorsteps.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for daring to be different, for daring to dream.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are here. That is why we just had to bring this to the notice of the world that it is happening here in Rivers State, in Port Harcourt, in the state local government. It is 100% indigenous.
We have done it before and we are doing it again.
And we are doing it again.
Yes.
Giving light in all homes.
Giving light in all homes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.